Is it on? How you all doing? It's Tuesday. Tuesday. Gotta talk about this. Got messages to talk about this. Deedlit and Wonders Labyrinth record of Lodoss War. Actually, when you scan in the Switch, it's record of Lodoss War. Wonders Labyrinth. So it starts with an R if you place it in your library. But anyways, I just want to point out, if you like Castlevanias, we're not saying, I'm killing the term Metroidvania. I'm tired of it. Castlevania. You like a good Castlevania? Do you like a good Castlevania? By far best Castlevania still today. And if you want a physical copy on your PS4, it's still on limited run right now. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. By far nothing played, or was one Area of Sorrow on the Game Boy Advance was also good. Might I be wrong? There was another one on Game Boy Advance. But the Game Boy Advance collection is coming also on limited run. If you want a physical copy, you could always go digital. But we're talking about this. Now, I've played this so many times, and am going to order the PS4 version. I can't wait. But I'm always looking for that feeling that Symphony of the Night brought back in the days. And that was back in the days. Let's reminisce the day. I'm trying in 1998. I was 18 years old. But this game does it. Like, it has that Symphony of the Night feeling. Yes, it's short. Speedrunners, I think they finish it under 2 hours. It took me 5 to 6 hours. Boss battles are epic. The weapon system, nothing too complicated. It's fun to see that this gang... What do they call? Playism? Playism. No, it's published by Playism, but it's made by Ladybug. You guys did a great job. I think they have another game, and I really want to get it. But people say it's not as good as this. But you kind of got a really fun power-up attack system. It's really messed up. You have fire and wind on you all the time. And then the more damage you do, the more your magic power goes up. And when your fire is at level 3, you can heal. And you can switch back and forth. Sometimes you get fire attacks. Kind of like... man... It's funny to compare, but ever played this? Like, you have to switch to blue to red, to blue to red, to not get hit. Ever played this? I'm not going to name the game. You tell me what it is. So you kind of have that inside here. You have to switch back and forth when you're getting attacks. Boss battles are epic. The boss battles also have the wind and fire attack. At one part, you got the wind element and the fire element you got to fight off. It's really cool. Like, if you miss playing this, and you remember how good this was, nothing ever got close to that, and this brings it. And this is my imported version, but the American version is coming out on February 18, I think. It's got to be a must-buy, must-own. It was short, but man, was it good. Yet again, we have some... I love this series. Any form. 8-bit, old bit, 16-bit. Bloodstain never disappoints. Those were kind of short too, but it was really good also. If you want to go into the Castlevania type of game. Bloodstain is a good series, but this, one of my favorite animes back in the days. I think there was only one season. If you want to go check it out, there's ways to watch it. There was another one after that, but it wasn't that good. But season 1, it's actually great. A great anime. One of my first ones. But if you miss that Castlevania vibe from back in the days, like Symphony of the Night, Area of Sorrow, can't remember the other one. There was another good one on the Game Boy Advance. I know it's in there in the library somewhere. It was really good. And yet, like I said, the Castlevania Game Boy Advance collection is coming out physically soon enough. I don't know why Limited Run is not making a physical copy of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The excuse is it never came out on Nintendo. But anyways, I saw other games that never came out, like Rogue Squadron or whatever. I forget. I should whip out those games. It was that Clone Wars kind of Xbox game only, and it came out on Switch. Anyways, I'm just saying, why not make it on Switch? For sure, they're going to do it later. I don't know what to tell you. They want us to double spend, but I really want to play this on my PS5. Too bad the PS5 is not retro compatible. I would fix that right away. But going back to this, the weapon system and everything, and that's the fun part when you do enough damage and you don't want to get hit. Your character heals up on its own. Boss battles are a little bit tricky, but you kind of understand them fast, and they're not that tough. You could always go to the local store and buy some HP potion. Difficulty level is not that bad. It's pretty cool though. The story, man. I don't want to spoil it, but I got to the end and I'm like, was it reality or was it a dream? But it was really good. Really good. Fighting the bosses and everything. Make sure you've practiced those bosses, because at the end, you will fight every single boss of the game in one shot. That was quite epic. Sorry, spoiler alert. I should have said that before. And then you fight the ending boss. It's pretty epic. The final boss battle, fighting every single boss. And the first time you fight the bosses, you're like, oh man, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. Then you get used to it. But at the end, you got to fight them all. One shot. It's really cool. Really good Castlevania game. You guys need to make more. Ladybug. It's got to be Ladybug. You guys made a masterpiece. You got to make more. I think it's a tiny studio, but they made such an amazing job. It's just... Alright, I'll let you go. It's kind of late. I got to unbox this masterpiece, apparently. Thank you to my buddy Mark, who suggested I should get a physical copy of this masterpiece. I don't know if it's coming out. But East Ward is supposed to be one epic RPG. So let's go do that. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up and support the channel as always. My simplistic little channel that I love to just feed my passion on. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.